What is the biggest BS of Chinese on the internet? Eat dogs. And if you ask me, a Chinese, whether is it true, I will tell you, yes. But because China got 1.3 billion of population, so it's about 99.99% of Chinese, including me, have never tasted dogs. But the number of people eat dogs are rising sharply these years. Dog eating seems a popular culture nowadays in China. People discuss the taste of dogs on the internet. Some even post dog cooking live shows. In Yulin, Guangxi province, there is a festival held every June 21st to celebrate dog eating, and the scale of it become bigger and bigger recently. During this year, there will be around 50,000 of dogs are cooked, and even about 10,000 of cats included. So, what is the reason that Chinese like to eat dogs more and more these years? The first reason is some people, especially in Guangxi province, have these traditions. People just eat everything when they don't have enough food before. It's happening everywhere in the world. Then some places left some eating habits, but it's actually hated by other Chinese for long, because it's brutality, and many people's dogs are still to cook. Once, eat dog is a very shameful action in China, but things changed recently. It's mainly due to Chinese people's nationalism. When they found that Western countries don't like Chinese to eat dog, many Chinese even they don't really eat dogs, they begin to do it to show their attitude. It's also happening in South Korea and Japan. South Korean eat dogs too, and Japan kill whales illegally for it. But actually I live in Japan. In Japan, it's hardly to find people like eat whale meat. Every time supermarket have to discount them in the late night in order to sell them. Japanese are just kill whale to show their nationalism. It's a very common problem in East Asia. East Asian people always think they are the victims of what Western country did. But it's not true. All the civilizations and science and human rights are brought by Westerners. We can see how bad North Koreans live, because Westerners fail to get there. We can see how Japanese and South Korean lives before Western comes. It's literally like hell. But after American comes, it's all changed. For solid their rule, Chinese government heated the extreme nationalism in China. I have made a video about it. If you want to check it, you can check it from here. So, Chinese now are kind of mad rebels against everything Westerns ask, no matter it's right or false. I suspect if Westerns tell Chinese, "Don't give me your money," Chinese will unstoppably stuff their cash into your pockets. And eating dog is one of the most popular topic about China in Western internet. So, Chinese become crazy about it. When Shenzhen city have published a rule that they'll not allow restaurants to cook dogs, internet users of China get mad and blame Shenzhen government overwhelmingly, and they thought Shenzhen are poisoned by Western culture. Ironically, although Chinese government rise the extreme nationalism in China, but Chinese government don't really want Chinese to eat dogs, because there is no industries of feeding meat dog. So restaurants found dogs from street and even steal dogs for cook. That make a huge food safety problem. Thieves steal dog by poisoning them and sell to the restaurant, or they just pick dead dog from street, which maybe ate rat poison, and we can expect what would happen after people eat them. It leads to the second reason. Why more Chinese eat dog now? There are some business about feeding meat dog grow in China these years. So, they provide the possibility for more people to try it. And the behavior of Chinese dog lovers is also a big reason. Chinese internet users usually resemble dog lovers to extreme Muslims. In China, many dog keepers actually really behave like hell. They let their dogs shitting and pee everywhere on the street and in the buildings. They even don't leash their dog and cause many serious dog biting incidents. It causes a huge dissatisfaction of communities. But dog lovers don't change their behaviors. On the contrary, they attack back to other people on the internet and even in the reality. Especially the behavior they stopping and attacking the trucks which transport meat dog on the highway. Really pissed off communities off. It's pushed people into eating dogs to show their dissatisfactions. But people here made a logic mistake. The opposite side of spoil dogs is not hate dogs or eat dogs. For example, people don't like black is not means people like white. The opposite side of the color black is not the color white. The opposite side of it is not black. You can go red, go green, go yellow. They are all not black. Eating dog is just a way which is imagined by them to stop dog spoiler. It doesn't work. Whatever, how many dogs they eat, the dog spoiler would still don't change their behavior. It makes no sense. And one last reason is, many Chinese they are not treated by love, so they don't really treat others with love, include pets. I have a very close friend. He told me when he was a kid, his family had a pet dog. He really loved it. But one day after school, during the dinner, he saw a dog's skull floated up on the big bowl of soup while he was eating. He was shocked, and it's become the permanent wound on his heart. When I'm in university, I saw some students kept a dog when they go to university. Then, when they graduate, they just threw their dogs to the village nearby, then left. So, many times, Chinese don't even care about their kids' feeling. How can they care about the dogs? And these kids will not pass the love to next generation when they grow up. It's become a bad circle. So, in my view, dog eating nowadays is not humanitarian and risky and even not really liked by most of people. Why we still insist it? Some may say that it is a culture and a tradition. People should not interfere it. But why they just stick on eating dogs? Why don't they insist food binding like Qing Dynasty? Or insist forcing widows die with their dead husband in ancient China? Or even insist human sacrifice in Shang Dynasty? There are all traditions. There are some things that do not suitable to the modern time. It's supposed to stay in the history. But in China, there's still a long way to go. Too many factors influence it. We need to change Chinese people's mindset. Both dog eater and dog lovers. Then everything will begin to get better gradually.